Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Steins Gate Zero is finally becoming an anime. Now before we go any further, we're gonna go into serious spoiler territory for the original Steins Gate anime. So if you haven't watched Steins Gate, which is one of the best time traveling stories out there in any medium, do yourself a favor and go binge it right now, because it is totally worth it. Originally a visual novel, it was developed into an anime series in 2011, which started off kind of slow at the beginning, but if you were patient enough to sludge through the first few episodes, gold awaited for you for the rest of the series. Literally gold. So after all these years, the developer for the original Steins Gate visual novel finally came out with another Steins Gate visual novel in 2015, this time calling it Steins Gate Zero, which has been available on the PS4 and the Vita for a while now, so if you don't want to wait for the anime, you know where to get your fix. Which at this point, I think waiting a bit more wouldn't be such a bad choice, seeing how they just tweeted a teaser from their original Twitter account, but without a release date. All we know is that it's currently under development, and if I were to make a wild guess, I would guess the release date would be sometime in 2018. Now, without spoiling anything about Steins Gate Zero, let's see what this new Steins Gate is all about. So first of all, despite the fact that we have the number 0 in the title of Steins Gate Zero, it is in fact not a prequel, but rather it is set in the middle of the original game/anime story. Remember near the end of the original Steins Gate when Okabe got a video message from his future self that told him how to save Kurisu? And this is the story of the Okabe that sends that message, so it's basically in a different timeline. But the main story of Steins Gate could not have happened without the events of Steins Gate Zero. Time travel stuff is complicated, you know. So in other words, it's not a sequel, but a midquel. To give you a refresher, after going to the beta world line, Okabe is visited by this world's Suzuha in her time machine. Suzuha wants his help in avoiding World War III that's happening in the beta world line, and to do this, he must go back with her to save Kurisu from being murdered. Okabe agrees to help, but eventually learns over countless loops that if she is fated to die, she will die no matter what he tries to do. And he even ends up becoming the person to kill Kurisu, whom he loves deeply and is traumatized to no ends. He refuses to try again after this, as he does not want to see Kurisu die more times. At this point, he receives a message from his future self explaining that past Okabe had to fail so that future Okabe would be created. This was a future Okabe that spent his entire life figuring out how to save Kurisu and finding the path to the perfect timeline, which was Steins Gate. Steins Gate Zero is the life of that Okabe. The story of the depressed, broken, PTSD Okabe. After killing Kurisu with his own hands, he destroys the time machine, all the research, returns to college, and stops going to his lab completely. Hoin Kyoma is also removed from his life, but he eventually meets Maho, who is a coworker/best friend to Kurisu. Maho invites him to be a tester to Amadeus, which was an AI with the voice, personality, and memories of Kurisu. And that's how Steins Gate Zero begins. A lot of the same characters are also in this beta timeline, but there are a lot of new things to wonder about, like if Moeka or Mr. Brown are still rounders, is Okabe's relationships with his friends around him just like in the Alpha timeline, and even more importantly, is Kurisu even the same Kurisu we knew in Alpha? Anyways, what do you guys think of the upcoming Steins Gate Zero anime project? Think it'll live up as a sequel, midquel, whatever it is to the original series? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyosaurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.